Welcome in. Welcome in. How are we all doing this evening? Let's see here. Let me get a giveaway going. So the giveaway is a random. Oh, I am. Here's a random fantasy note for you. I have to caveat these. I've been informed that I should caveat these in saying there is no intrinsic value for this. You're welcome. Thank you for thanking me. I've actually unfortunately had someone complain about them, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Anyway, get in there on that givey. Let's see. What are we gonna do today? Yes. It's nothing more shocking than saying your stuff is great, but your giveaways suck. Oh, I appreciate you all too. I'm not going to let one bad apple ruin the bunch. Now, what are we looking for today? I've got some Buck and Go items. I got a few star notes. I got a few gold backs left. I do have a ton of graded stuff. It's like I went through and organized all my graded notes. Yeah, give away the five. Yeah, no. Right. I totally agree. Um, Here, we'll start off with something a little fun. Let's start off with a Disney dollar. I got a few items here to Buck and Go. Like I said, I'm kind of winging it today. I'm snowed in. It's still coming down really hard out here. Something tells me that I'm not going to be getting around anytime soon. So here you go. Here we're going to do a Disney dollar. This is a Dumbo Disney dollar with the barcode. So pretty cool. We'll go ahead and Buck and Go this one. War Asherman, how you doing, buddy? Dollar and go. I gotta reduce the times. It's like even my wife is upstairs running. We're both bored. Get in there, y'all. It's a Disney dollar. It's a Disney. Christian Burr is in. Gibby Goblin. Oh, yeah. It's a term of endearment. It's people that come in for the gibbies and then split. Oh, I know, right? It happens, but whatever. Cowboys in. It's just I got to admit, as a seller, I'm not gonna lie. It's like okay, cowboy, congrats, breaking the seal with auction number one. Oh, it happens. It's all good. Let's see here. I do have some star notes. Here's some star notes. Let's do one of these. It's a 2003, and don't mind the. I had some new. Oh, thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. That was very generous. You didn't need to do that, but I do appreciate it. But here's a star note. This is just some plastic on there. I have some of the sleeves with some plastic, so don't mind the faded look. It's just I'll let you guys peel it off. But anyway, dollar and go. We're gonna Buck and Go with star note. So this is a 2003 A star note 0115043. Get in there, y'all. Good looking star note. And what are we looking for today, y'all? What are we looking for? Like I said, I got some graded notes. I think I'm going to do a flippity flip through my graded notes here in a little bit. I just wanted to kind of juice the crowd up and get us looking at some stuff. Christian Burr is in. Congratulations on that one. Here, if you want the next one in line, I'll do another one. This is number 44, so it would be the next one. So I tell you what, for every $5, I'll throw in another, and they'll be sequential. So again, we're going to go ahead and do some. Nice. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a we're gonna juice it. So for every $5, I'll throw in another one. They're gonna be sequential. So here you go, dollar and go. We're a bucking and we're a going. So you get 044, get me to 5, and I'll throw in 045. Gary Tur is in. Like I said, we'll try some juicing. There's the bat. Oh, there we go. 45. 45. Get to 10. 46 is coming. There you go. 46. Here, I'll put them in front. They're all the same. So you get 044, 045, and 046. One more bid. We'll go with 047. There you go. 047. Four notes, one money so far. Keep it going. I'll go as long as you guys keep bidding. One more. 4-8. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate you too, Michael. Really. Oh, there we go. 4-8. I appreciate all my all my their star notes. Their star notes and their sequential. Chevy time's in. OG Fat Zero, how you doing, buddy? One more bid and 4-9's going in. Keep going. There you go. 4-9. So you're getting 4-9, 4-8, 4-7, 4-6, 4-5, and 4-4. For every $5, we're throwing in another. Chevy time, taking down that. So just so you can see it, there's 4-9, 4-8, 4-7, 4-6, 4-5, and 4-4. Thank you so much for that. That was auction number 3. That was kind of fun. Oh, let's see here. Now let's get into some other interesting stuff. Nice. That was auction number 3. Auction number 3. That 5, you want to take a look at it? We'll do a closer look on this. Let's check this out. It is a 1899 silver certificate mule, Elliott and White. I got it marked at 1100 and a 15 choice fine. Very nice looking note. Oh, Michael, I can explain. So the Chief is a little bit rarer and it's a mule note. Do you know what mule notes are? So basically the mule note, the back plate is an old back plate. So they use the one from the previous year on this note, and the mules are a little bit more rare. The best way to do it is to kind of show you. So give me just a second here. I'm going to run another Givey. So let me start a Givey. Let me pull out my purple book. So, and Michael, me and Vehicle do run on Wednesdays, just again for 18.99. Yes, just for your education. Me and Vehicle do an educational show on Wednesday evenings from 7:30 to 9:30. We don't do much selling during that show, but we do answer any currency questions you have. And again, I'm just telling you that because it's like a dedicated show that we do it to, but I have no problem with doing it in the middle of the show either. So here's kind of the synopsis of Mules. My Wednesday show, bookmark my Wednesday show, and then me and Vehicle do it together. I start the show and then he'll join in. So let me do a quick read here. Even though the collecting of mules is one of Paper's Money's most complicated esoteric pursuits, it's become increasingly popular. Mule notes occur in both large and small size. There is a more detailed explanation of what mule notes are, but again, basically it's a different back plate with a front plate. So mules, there's actually a specialty group of people that collect just mule notes. So anyway, let's do. I got some. Let's see what you guys think of these. So I've showed these before. These are pretty cool. So back in the day, this is Lucky Bucks. Some of you may have seen them with the Disney. The Disney ones are pretty popular, but so back in the 1930s during the Great Depression, people were poor, they were broke. So the Saturday morning cartoons, as you can see, the Saturday morning cartoon on the back there, they started printing these, and this was like an original kids trading card. So the kids would cut these out and they would, basically they had play money. So there's a lot of history with these, and they actually have a book on individual ones and what they go for. I got a bunch of them, and I'm just going to go ahead and buck and go a few. And again, it's 1930. I want to say 30 to 34, I believe. But anyway, let's see if you guys are into these. If not, I can put them away. Dollar and go. We're a bucking and a going, a play money with Polly and her pals. So again, the back is the comic, but the front is what you're concerned with. It's different characters, kind of neat, just a little bit of history, like your great grandparents or your grandparents may have used these. It's a little nod to American history. And again, these are comic book strips from 1932. So get in. H bomb is in. I got a couple of them I can run. I got more star notes. H bomb taking that one down. Congrats. But again, shout out what you're looking for. Hey, OG Fat Zero, type something real quick. I need a mod. If you're hanging around for a little while, that is. Oh, suck it. Oh, I love you, buddy. So just in case I missed something. Any web notes? It's funny you mentioned that. I do have some web notes. I got a matter of fact right here. Here you go. You want some sequential web notes? There, John. Here, check this out. So you get 1588, 1589, and 1587. So 1587, 1588, 1589. This is the 1988A sequential web notes. They're the 3-4 block. I got 200 bucks on that. Is that something you're interested in? I mean, these things are crispy and they're sequential. Um, I mean, I'd be willing to do 180 on it if you're interested in a sequential series. I do have some ungraded ones. I'd have to, or I have some just random circulated ones if you're more interested in that. But here, I tell you what, I'll run this for 180. So if you don't know what web notes are, web notes are the modern day equivalent of an of experimental. This was an experimental printing process where it was a continuous sheet versus what they do now, which is just single sheets. So these are highly sought after. And again, this is the 3-4 block for 1988A. Like how did no, it's not too rude or personal. So I go around to various coin shops in my area. I go to different um I go to different events. Like we just got back from Winter Fun not that long ago. And so I'll do things like go to Winter Fun and just kind of you go around, you talk to people, you get to know people. Like some of the Confederate or some of the North Carolinas I get from a guy down the road from me, and he's got a massive collection on the web notes. John, yeah, here you go. Just so you know, it's just I'll show it to you, but it's a 3-4 block, and I'll show you. There's the 3, and there's the 4. Again, 3 and 4. So again, it's a sequential, a 3-pack, 87, 88, and 89. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, 180 for all 3. Or you can make me an offer, one of the two. I have not marked at 200. I dropped it down to 180, but what are you thinking? If we're close, I'll run it. Let me know. I'll set it off to the side. Get back into. We'll run. Here you go. Here's 2 lucky bucks. One has a 2 and a 1 on it. Oh, I just noticed that. Actually, they both do. It's like you're getting 2 for the price of $1 and go on this one. We're gonna buck and go some stuff today, y'all. Get in there. You get 2 lucky bucks, and they got stuff on the back. And ooh, yeah, you can tell what year and what era this was. You got the poly inner pals. You got the 2 over there. You got the 1 on there. So it's like 2 notes, 1 or 4 notes, 1 money. Get in there. Chris is in there. Keep it going, y'all. Good looking notes. And again, shout out what you're looking for. If you're looking for something, let me know. I'll dig it out of my collection. I'm going to go through some graded notes at some point. I got some obsoletes, got all sorts of things. Chris with the first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 5. Auction number 5. Oh, let's see here. I want to see if I do have any other web notes because I think I have some. Yeah, here we go. Here's a 6/8 block. Here, we'll buck and go some web notes. Here's my stack of webs. I'll buck and go a few of them. What am I asking, Gary? I got 2 of them. So here's the first one. This is the cleanest one, Gary. It is the 500 1934 lime green seal in a very fine 25. I got 2150 on it. I've ran it for 2000. So if we're close, make me an offer on that one. And then the next one right here is a mule, 1934A mule. It does have an apparent teller, or it does have a comment with the teller stamp there. I have this one at 2000. I've been running it at 19. So if we're close, let me know. So I do have, your choice, a very fine 25 lime green seal, no comment, and then the mule with a comment. Or I'd do them both too. If you want them both, I'd make you a killer deal on both of them. So I also have this battleship here too. If anyone's needing a battleship. So Cleveland, Ohio, $2 USS New York. Yeah, not a problem. I got I think I've run this at 700. So if anyone, I'll run it one time at 7. This is a battleship, y'all. And 700 is cheap. So I'll go ahead and run it real quick. So there's the front and the back. And that is the USS New York on the back. Good looking note. I got some circulated web notes that we're going to run right now. I found a couple, so here we go. What year is it again? This one right here. This is a what is that? 1918, 1918. 1918. And again, you can make me an offer. Let's see here. Here's a 1995 web note, crispy. Let me make sure that these aren't sequential before I start. I'd hate to buck and go and then realize I broke up a sequential set. So actually, you know what? We're going to start off with one that's a little bit more circulated. So here you go. Here is a 1995 web note. This is the 6/8 block web note. Dollar and go. And again, web notes are the modern day. Yeah, not a problem. They are the modern day experimental, y'all. Get in there. Definitely coming to premium. They only made them for 3 years. It was 88, 1993, and 88A, 1993, and 1995. So they are much harder to come by. This one is circulated. Gary taking that one down. Congrats. Now we're going to get into a few nicer ones. We're going to buck and go a couple of those. These things are like 20, 30 bucks, even in this condition, y'all. They are good looking notes. So here you go. Here's another one, 1995. Again, this is 6/12 block. This is the 6/12 block, and the block does matter. Different blocks have different rarity. Dollar and go though. We're gonna buck and go. We're a bucking and we're going. 79715535. You got the 6 and the 12 block. Get in there. It is a web note, the modern day experimental, y'all. Get in there. We're having some fun. I'm looking at the snow coming down outside. North Carolina's going to be shut down forever. I'm never going to get any more packages ever again. Oh man, my son just came in from playing. He's all cold. Gary's in. Keep it going, y'all. It's a web note. We're bucking and going some web notes. Gary, and a first purchase. Thank you so much for your first purchase. That was auction number 7. I got a couple nice ones coming up. I got a couple of really nice ones coming up. I got some. You know what? Let's have a little bit of fun. Who wants a nice 10? 1934 $10 bill. Very good looking note. We're going to go ahead and buck and go this one. Oh, I just seen how many people are in. Let's get some giveaway. Let's get a giveaway going. Get in that Gibby. I'm going to chance it. Screw it. Dollar and go on a 10. We're going to buck and go with $10 bill. Get in there, y'all. 1934. Looks like it's a lime green seal. $10 bill. Gary's in. Keep it going. We're not even at face, y'all. This is a $100 bill all day long. San Francisco, California, 1934, limey green. Keep it going. Keep going. John's in. JoJo's in. Or Joe's in. Good looking 10. Gary's in. John's back in. We're a bucking and a going, a limey, y'all. Get in there. Gorgeous looking note. Nasty Nate's in. How you doing, Nasty Nate? 225-03793. Get in there. Nasty Nate stealing that one. Congratulations on that. That was auction number 8. Auction number 8. What are we looking for? Another day in paradise. Just deals. How you doing? Paper Junkie, welcome in. Fezzy bucking and going to Web Note. Here you go. 1995. This is the 7. What is that? 8? I can't read it. 7-8 block. Oh man, dude, I got like a foot of snow out there. It's great. Dollar and go on the Web Note. This one is in much better shape than the other one. These things do command a premium, y'all. Get in there. Get in there. I am bucking and going a choice Web Note, y'all. Gary's in. Look at that thing. This thing is beautiful. 1995 7A block out of Boston. It is a Web Note. It is a continuous roll process Web Note. I don't think that's on the bill. Whatever that is. Gary's in. Keep it going, y'all. Gary's holding on 11. Gary's at 13. Good looking notes. Web notes. Gary JC is holding on. $14. Get in there. $30, $40 note all day long, y'all. Gary's back in. Another Gary's back in. Gary 1 and Gary 2. Oh, get in there, y'all. I hope everyone else is staying warm with this bomb cyclone. I should show you guys the snow outside. Us North Carolinians can't handle it. Gary JC's in. We're bucking and going some Web notes, y'all. Gary Tur is in. Just Deals is in. It's a Web note. It is a Web note. Just Deals is holding on at 20. Just Deals taking that one down. Thank you. Congratulations on that. That was auction number 9. Auction number 9. Okay, let's see. Why don't we do let's do a 63 Red Seal 5. Here you go. 63 Red Seal 5. Thank you, Just Deals. I appreciate you. Dollar and go on a 5. We're going to do a Red Seal 5. Buck and go. We're bucking and a going a 5. A Red Seal 5. Gary's in. Nice looking Red Seal, 1963 Red Seal 5. These things are, 40, $50 all day long. Get in there. Gorgeous looking Red Seal, 1963. It does have a little bit of, looks like rust on the top there, maybe a teller stamp there, but still a gorgeous looking note. Nice little starter note. Mark with the first purchase. Thank you. That was auction number 10. Congratulations. Auction number 10. Oh, what else do I got? Do we want to go back? I'm going to try to go back. I mean, I do have this nice 1935E sequential set for 500 if anyone's interested in that. I'll show this off real quick. You get 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61. 51 to 61 and a 35E. I'll run this one at 450. There you go. It's like $4.50 a note. Gorgeous looking notes. All of them are 1935Es and they're consecutive. I'll try to show the fronts and the back before the timer runs out. Looking for a double date 1. Ooh, let me see if I can, let me see what I can do for you. All right, no go on that one, not a problem. Double date 1, double date 1, double date 1. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got in my pile. Maybe I might have one to buck and go. Double date, double date. Oh, Gibby's getting pulled, and I'll run another one right away. Scott, congrats on that, Gibby. We'll run another Gibby while I'm looking for this double date one. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back with you. 35H, 57. Oh, here's a bar note. We'll run this bar note. Ooh, man, it's making me drop stuff. Oh, here's another bar note. We'll run that one too. Do do do. 57, 57, 57. Bunch of 57s. 35E, 53, 57, 35F. Yeah, it's not looking good for the double dates. I'm going to double check one more place. Let's see here. That's a district set. 63, 63. Oh, someone needs to show that one off. Here's a 50 star. 50A star. 57B star. I am not finding one, my friend. I apologize. I do not have a double date. Sorry about that. But here, I did find some cool stuff. We'll anyone into a sequential pair of 1934 A10s? Crispy. You get 117 and 118. Does have a little bit of paper wrinkle on the back, but I got that one listed at we'll do 150 on this. 150 for two sequential 10s from 1934A. Very nice looking notes. They're the backs. Does have some paper wrinkle, but I think that's just part of the printing process, to be honest with you. All right, not a problem there. Anyone want a bar note? What grade is the Bison? The Bison, I believe, is a 15, but we'll pull that out and take a quick look together. Yeah, it's a Choice Fine 15. Jay Cleary. It doesn't have any comments, but there are two pinholes. There's one right there, and then there's one like right near his chin. You can see a little bit better on the back. I got 1250 on it. It's a good looking Bison though. And if we're close, let me know. Or you can make me an offer too. I do have I have a little bit of room on this one. I mean, here I'll run it. Tell you what, I'll run it for how about 1150? Knock $100 off. It is a Bison, y'all. A 1901 U.S. note legal tender Bison. Yeah, do some math. Get back to me. It's a good looking note. No comments on the holder. It is a Choice 15. I mean, I've seen some other ones that are. I've seen some 20s that look about that good. But yeah, do the math and get back to me on that one. I also have this one too. FR 280 Mule for 11. I'd be willing to run this one at. Here, I run this one at 1,000. If anyone's interested, $1,000 on a Chief. If you want a Chief, here you go, and it's a Mule Chief as well. Choice Fine 15. No comments. Tight grade. Good looking note. And if you wanted them both, I'd make you a killer deal on both of them. Fan of Disney, how you doing? If I were to do both of them, oh, I'd do 2,000 for the pair if someone wants the pair. So I have this one marked at 1,100. I have this one marked at 1,250. I'd do two for the pair if you want the pair. 2,000. So you get the 1901 10, and you get the 1899 Chief in a 15. Both of them in a 15. This one's a mule. This one is not. But let me know. Or again, make me an offer. 2000 is $250 off, but if we're close, let me know. So I'm definitely more willing to. If you wanted them both, I would be more than willing to make you a deal on both. Yeah, that was a killer deal. Killer deal. But in the meantime, why don't we get back to yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it was 350. My math isn't math. And here you go. Bar note, 1800 for both. Ooh, Gary. You know what? I'm feeling froggy. I'll do it. 1800 both notes. I will ship it priority, obviously, with insurance. So if you do decide to bid and buy, it will come in a priority mailer. And yeah, I was gonna say it. I always caveat that before I hit start. It is an auction. This is a hell of a deal. 1800 going. It is running. There you go. Appreciate you, Gary. There's the fronts and the backs. Good deal. Gary's holding on. Gary taking that one down. Congratulations on that. I appreciate you, my friend. That was a hell of a deal. Oh, like I said, this will be sent priority. It will be fully insured. I will make sure to take care of it. Congratulations on that one. Wow, now I got room for more stuff up here. Anyone want a die pack? Yeah, I know, right? You need some 500s? I got a couple 500s. I have 1200 on this die pack, but I'll run it for. I mean, I don't know if anyone's interested in the die pack. Let me know if you're interested. It's kind of cool. I like the decommissioned die packs. But here, let's get some bucking going stuffing. Let's get some bucking and a going. Here you go. Here is a 1963 Barr note. It is circulated, but it is Joseph Barr. Joseph Barr was only in office for 28 days. Let's do this dollar and go. It is a circulated one though, so bear that in mind. But it is still a Barr note. It is a rarer note. Joseph Barr was only into office for 28 days, so he's only signed a few of these. But get in there, y'all. Oh, no one wants a Barr note? Not even for a dollar? Man, this is time where you're going to make some. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, don't let it go for a buck. It's a Barr note. It's a Barr note, y'all. Adam's in. Adam knows. Adam, hell of a pickup. All right. No Barr notes. We don't like Barr notes. Good to know. Good to know. Do we like fancy serial numbers? Nope, that was it. Those two. I got another chief coming, but unfortunately it's been delayed with FedEx, and don't even get me going on FedEx. I've pretty much destroyed FedEx. But I do think I have another chief coming. But I will be looking out for another bison and another chief. So just, stick with my show. Also, Vehicle City, I think he's going to run later this evening. He may have a couple. Oh, man, I got you. Here you go. We'll go back to the web notes. 1995. This is the 612 block. Dollar and go. We're going to buck and go it. We're bucking into going some web notes. And then after this, I'll go ahead and I'll go through the little stack in front of me real quick. I'll show you what I got. And again, all the prices on there. If you see a price and we're close, you just saw it. I made a deal with someone for other notes. I will be more than willing to try to work with you. Mike is in. I'm going to call you Mike, even though it's Mick G. Mick G is in. Just Deals is in. Yeah, don't let these go for a dollar, y'all. These are, $30 a piece, easy all day long, even in this condition, which is actually a pretty good condition note. Get in there. You guys want some more star notes? I got some play money. I do have some Rensies. I haven't broke out the Rensies today. I do have a few more if someone's looking for one. Just Deals is in. I can break out some star notes. Silver Star. I may have one or two, William. Just hang on a minute. I'll get this and we'll get through this auction and I'll look for some Silver Stars and I'll see if I can find a couple I can buck and go. Get in there. Just Deals is hanging on. Just Deals knows. Gary's in. There's the back of this one and the front. And again, it's funny. Washington's head looks a lot whiter than on the regular note. I wish I had a regular note in front of me to show you. That's how I can usually tell if they're the web notes or not. That the portrait is way lighter than on the regular notes. Just Deals is holding on. Just Deals taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 13. All right, Silver Cert Star, Silver Cert Star. Let's take a quick look for a Silver Cert Star. Get in that Gibby while I'm looking, y'all. I'm pretty sure I have a couple that I can buck and go. I do have this. I have a mule set. We're going to buck and go that one. That's a 2017 crappy star. We don't want that one. Doo-doo-doo. Thought I saw a star that I could buck and go. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Maybe I pulled it out already. Oh, we gotta go through some of these too. We're gonna do some fancy serial numbers next. Oh man, I don't have any buck and go stars, but I'm pretty sure I got some other types of stars. Hold on. It's a 1950 10. Oh, here we go. 1957B. I got a 3-pack of them. I'll show that to you. That one, I got that listed at 150, but it's a 3-pack sequential star note set. I'm still looking. Give me just a second. Thank you guys for your patience. That's not in there. I should really probably divvy out my star notes a little bit better. All right, no go. This is the only set of star notes I got. It is a 3 sequential 1957B. Here, I'll show you the price. 1957B FR 1621, 3 consecutives, 150 bucks on that. These things need to go to grading. They definitely need to go to grading. I'll show them to you. 407, 408, and 409. 3 notes, 1 money, consecutive 1957Bs, uncirculated. I'll start them at 100 bucks. 100 bucks, 3 notes. There you go. 3 consecutive 1957B stars. These things need to go to grading. You get them graded and they come back in the 66s, you are going to be in the money big time. All right, not a problem with that. Unfortunately, those are the only star notes I got. I'm gonna try to track down some more. Ooh, gotta slip them in there all nice and tender like. Tender. Dun, dun. Anyone want a fancy serial number? Check this one out. Look at all those 7s and 1772. I got all 7, 1773. You know what? I'm going to just buck and go one and see what you guys think. Dollar and go on a fancy multiple 7 serial number. Let's see how we do. I'll tell you in just a second, Kevin. Hang with me. Get in there. There's the back and the front, but you're buying the serial number, y'all. 47 1772. 47777 or 1772. Cool serial number. Get in there. I see these going on other streams for $50, y'all. So get in there on this one. Good looking note. Nice looking serial numbers. We do good on this one. I got a couple of 10s over here I'll run. Chevy Time is in. Keep it going, y'all. Chevy Time holding strong. Chevy Time taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 14. Auction 14. All right. I got you want the 5s. Okay. So I got 2 of them, Kevin. And I've got this one right here. 1934 Federal Reserve note out of Philadelphia in a lime green seal. I got this one marked at 2150. I've ran it for 2000. If we're close on this one, go ahead and make me an offer. And then for this one, It's a mule note. It does have it's a 21 25 as well with a partial teller stamp. So it does have the notation of this teller stamp right here. I got 2,000 on this. I ran it for 1,900. If you want the pair, I've run the pair together for what did I run it for, OG? I can't remember. It was I think I'd run the pair for like 3,800 if you want both of them. Giveaway is, just so you're aware, it's a fantasy note. I have a couple different designs of fantasy notes. This is my giveaway. I got a Minnie Mouse, a Mickey Mouse, Man of Steel, um, Deadpool. So that's the giveaway. Not a problem. Let me know if we're close. Let me know. I also have, if anyone's interested, I do have the Cleveland, Ohio $2 Battleship. I got this one. I think I ran it for 700 earlier, so I would stick with that price on that one. I do have, if anyone's looking Puerto Rico and they want a really high grade Puerto Rico, I got 1,100 on this one. I would go down to 1,000 on this, but with this high of a grade, I'm not going to go much below 1,000. I mean, you don't see too many 66s running around out there, but that one's a cool looking note. Um, let's see here. Let's do one more web note and then we'll, oh no, what? You know, I got this play money right here. Let's do one more of these, see how it does. Paulie and her pals play note or play money, lucky bucks, dollar and go on a lucky buck. We're going to buck and go some lucky bucks, y'all. Get in there. It's a lucky buck. Polly and her pals. Good looking note. This was the like I said, this was back in the day, your grandparents, great grandparents' day. This is one of the original collectibles. These were printed in Saturday morning cartoons. Very cool. Very cool little note. The Mickey. There's a Mickey one out there. Those things go for big money after they're graded. I don't know if anyone pays attention to these, but I think these things have a lot of potential in them, y'all. Lots of potential, especially when they look this night. Because I mean, this is newspapers. From, I mean, it's almost 100 years old. It's literally almost 100 years old. 1932, 32, 33, and 34. I got a book on them. Carol, thank you for that first purchase. I appreciate you. That was auction number 15. Auction 1-5. Let's see here. I don't have silver stars, but I did have regular stars. Why don't we take here, let's have a little fun. Well, you know what? Let's do this one first. Let's do this 10. Check it out. 04240440. Kind of a fancy serial number. I'm gonna go ahead, dollar and go on this one. We're a bucking and a going. We are a bucking and we are a going. Christian Burr is in. Good looking paper. Very nice. It's a modern note, 2017A. Oh, I do have a cool series in my graded stack I'm going to show you guys. Ooh, man, it's really coming down now, y'all. It looks like a blizzard out here. I haven't seen one of those since I lived in Colorado, North Carolina. I'm definitely not used to this. Get in there, y'all. Mark is in. Get me at least a face, y'all. Don't do me like this. Oh, my goodness. It's a $10 bill. There we go. Thank you. Whew, I was getting worried. Keep going. It's a fancy serial number, y'all. Carol's holding on. Gary's in. 04240440. Well, it's a semi-fancy serial number. You get the idea. Get in there. Ruff is in. Keep going, y'all. Ralph with the first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 16. Auction 16. All right. Here, I'll do what I did last time. So I was saying for every $5, I'll throw in the next one in the sequence. And I mean, check this out. I mean, you get up to 5055's in there. So we'll start off with 50/50 and we'll work our way up. You get a couple of fancies in here. Start at $1 for every 5. I'll add another one in sequence. Dollar and go. We're a bucking and a going. We are a bucking and a going. One more bid. Get the next. There you go. 50/51. Keep it going. Get to 10. You get 50/52. 50/52. Almost there for 50/53. 50/53. We're into 50/53. 5 more bucks, you get 54. $3 more. I got it right here. It's sneaking. He's sneaking. He's peeking. He's peeking. One more bid. There you go. $4 more. You get 55. You get the fancy. Almost there. $1 more. There you go. Keep going. I got others. I got 56 hiding in the wings. There you go. 56. Leroy Jenkins. 57. Oh, Modski's in the house. I'll mod you up here in just a second. I'm having some fun right now with oh Jesus. I got 58. I'm not gonna show it. I got 58. Don't worry. I got 58. If you keep going, I got 59. Don't worry, I'll show it to you before the end of the auction. Okay, 59's coming next. 59's coming next. I do have 60 as well. I just didn't have them sleeved up. 60's in. 60's in. I have to grab the stack. Almost this 61. Almost there. 58, 63, 61 is in. 61 is in here. I'm like, man, I can't, man. Uh, uh, Ralph. All right, I'm going to show you. I got him. So what we say up to 61. So there's 58. There's 59. There's 60. There's 61. And just for fun, there's 62. There you go. Congratulations on that win. Man, I thought I had a bunch of them all set up and ready to go, and apparently I didn't. So give me just a second, y'all. I'm going to run another giveaway. I'll run another giveaway for you. I'm going to just put these in an extra sleeve. So give me just a second. I'll show you. I mean, I got quite a few actually. So let me get these sleeved up real quick, and then I'll show you what I got left. Hold on one second. I think I got 63 through 5100. Nice. So there you go. It's in there. That was auction number 17, auction 17. And as far as what I got left, let me show you. And if you want the rest, I would any radars? Ooh, I think I got rare star notes. I got something I got to show you. So there's 63 to so 50, 63 to 5100. So what, 30, 37, 37. So let me show you 63, 64, 60, 68, 69. There you go. I mean, if you want the whole pack, I would do it for, I was doing $5 a piece. So what is that? 185 bucks. So that's $5 a piece. I'll run it for 185. There you go. You get them all. You get 63 all the way up to that one, which that one's pretty cool. Modsky, say something again. I forgot to mute you. 37. Right? 37. 37. 7. Yeah, 37. 2003 A's. let me know. Radars. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna find the radar notes. Get in that Givy. Carolina Currency in the house. Did you raid me, buddy? If you did, thank you. Let me get you in there to moderate. What a guy, Carolina. If you're not following Carolina Currency, y'all, what are you doing? You got to follow Carolina Currency. We're having some fun bucking and going some stuff. I'm getting ready to show some graded stuff, buddy. We're gonna move some of this stuff out the way. I got some buck and go stuff coming. But in the meantime, I wanted to show off some cool stuff. So I've been reorganizing. Let's see here. First, we want to do the radars. You want some cool radars? Let me see if I can find it. Here you go. As far as radars are concerned, this is in my opinion, is kind of the radar load, the radar mother load. So check this out. Mormon Kirtland banknotes. I don't have any Mormon Kirtland banknotes. The only I do, sorry, Austin, I don't. But here you go. Check this out. So thank you, Ruff. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the tip. So here you go. Here's a 1969. Now check out the radar number 6227226. Check this out. This is 69, 69D, same serial number. 74, same serial number in a 65. 85, same serial number, 66 EPQ. 93, same serial number in a 67 EPQ. And a 99, same serial number in a 66. I want 1200 for this. But you get basically all these notes with the same serial number from the 60s to the late 90s. So if you're a or if you're a radar fan, here you go. I'm going to make you a deal. $1,000. But you get them, look at that 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and a 66. You're getting them from 1969 all the way up to 1999. All the radars. Awesome looking set of notes right there. Alrighty. Now, as far as raws, I may have a couple of raws running around here. Give me just a second. I'll try to look those up. I feel like there was something else I was going to show you all. Anyone into postal money orders? Here, anyone into the postal money orders? Here's one out of Detroit, Michigan. Postal money order application. Any Rensies? I got Rensies, man. I got Rensies. You want me to? If I get some requests, I'll run some Rensies. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. 1902 U.S. money order postal application. I do have $100 on it. All right, I'll run a couple. Hold on one second. I'm gonna run this $1 and go. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Bucking and a going. This is a postal money order application. It's really cool. Out of what is that? Tybo, Nevada, but it's an application to Detroit, Michigan. I got $100 on this bad boy. Don't do me dirty, y'all. Calvin's in. Keep it going. Nice little postal money order. 1902, $3.50, PMG graded. Well, it's PMG certified, not necessarily graded. It was a postal money order going from Detroit, Michigan to Miss Allen C. Redham in Tybo, Nevada. Get in there. Way too cheap, y'all. Keep going. Oh my goodness. Chevy Time taking that one down. You got a steal of a deal. Congrats. That was auction number 18. Rensies. Do we want Rensies? Do we want graded? Tell me what you guys want. I got a few Rensies. We'll take a quick look at a few of them and see how they do. Normally, what I do with the Rensie notes is I do them buck and go. So let's see what happens with the first few. Here you go. Arthur Fleck Joker right here. This is a Rensie note. If you don't know who Rensie is an underground street artist. Some people think he is Banksy. I do have some of the Balloon Girl ones with the shredded 2 on the bottom on order. I'm hoping to get them sometime next week. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Banksy, the story behind Banksy is he made that painting with the Balloon Girl. Let me see if I can find it. because it's actually a really cool story. And it was because I sold the one I had yesterday, but I think I have one that's similar to it. Basically, he made the Balloon Girl painting, and then right after it sold, yeah. So that Balloon Girl painting right there, right after it sold, it shredded itself. It sold for like 1.4 million and then shredded itself in the frame. It was pretty fun. It was both cool and funny. The look on people's faces, they were shocked. So anyway, we'll throw that into the stack to buck and go. But here you go, dollar and go, Arthur Fleck Joker. Let's see how we do. It's a Renzi note. What? Oh crap! I hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. Hold on. Dollar and go. Am I running? Oh, I'm finally running. There you go. It's the Arthur Fleck Joker. This is one of my favorite ones because of the color scheme. I like the purple with the green and the yellow. My, that was fun. You got Arkham Asylum in there, signed by the artist. So get in there, y'all. Kragan's in. Kragan's in. Keep it going, y'all. Good looking note. Kragan's holding on. 100. Yeah, there you go. $100 note. I've seen him go anywhere between. Yep, you got it. Get in there. Just take a look at the gorgeousness of the note. Ginger's in. This was one of the few orders I managed to get this week, y'all, with all the snow we've had down here. I was so excited. Ginger taking that one down and a first purchase. Congrats. Auction number 19. We'll try a couple more and see how they do. Auction 19. So here you go. Here's the founding Banksy's Let Your Dreams Go. Dollar and go. I'm a bucket in a going. I am a bucket in a going. A couple of Renzi bills, y'all. Get in there. Founding Banksy. There's the back and the front. This is the Balloon Girl one I was talking about. You got the founding fathers on the front. Let Your Dreams Go. Founding Banksy. Signed by the artist on the back. Nate the Great's in. Keep it going. Nate the Great's holding on at 27. He's in at 31. Keep going, y'all. Get in there. Good looking notes. Get in there. Way too cheap, y'all. Nate the Great taking that one down and a first purchase. Thank you, Nate the Great. I appreciate you. That was auction number 20. Auction number 20. Let's try one more. Let's try one more. Here you go. Pokemon. Gotta love them all. Pokemon note. This is the Pokemon Renzi. Dollar and go on this one. We're a bucket and a going. You got the Pokemon crew on there. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so you have to forgive me. Again, I just love the artistry on these bills, signed by the artist on the back. Get in there, y'all. Gotta love them all. You got the different Pokemon characters. Make your dream a reality. It will become your truth. Michael's in. Michael's holding on at 31. Keep going. Way too cheap, y'all. Way too cheap. Rolando's in. Get in there. Good looking note. Rolando's holding strong at 35. Rolando taking that one down. Congratulations. That was auction number 21. Auction 21. All right. Let's try a couple more here. So we'll do that one. Where's my Second Amendment? We got to do a Second Amendment one. Second Amendment one's one of the best ones I think there are. There you go. We're going to do Spider-Man. We're going to do Second Amendment, and then we'll move on to something else, y'all. So let's do Spidey first. Spidey first. Here you go. Amazing, fantastic Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. Dollar and go on Spidey. We're a bucket and a going. Look at that. 11787201. Kind of a cool serial number. Get in there. It's a Renzi note. Get in there, y'all. With great power comes great responsibility. Any Batman? Ooh, I may have a Batman. I'm going to have to take a look, though. I might have some coming, but I might not have gotten that package yet. If not, though, wait for me. Hopefully next week it'll come. But get in there, y'all. Get in there. I will take a look after this one, though. JoJo's in. 23. Michael's in. Keep going. Keep going, y'all. Way too cheap. Way too cheap. 20 seconds or 10 seconds on that giveaway, too. Get in there. There's only 20 people in the giveaway. I'm going to run another giveaway right after. Michael's in. Michael's in. Keep going. Giveaway's getting pulled. Michael's holding on at 30. Michael taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 22. Auction 22. All right. We'll do the Second Amendment one after I look for a Batman one. Let me look for a Batman one real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here, we'll do a limited one too and see how that does. That's a limited one. Oh, I might not have a Batman, to be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. I don't. I thought I ordered some, but I didn't. I do not. They will be coming though. I do have some coming. No Batmans today. Sorry about that. I apologize. I will get some in soon. I will get some in soon, but we're going to run Second Amendment and then we'll run the limited one. So here you go. Dollar and go on the Second Amendment one. We're bucking and we're going. Second Amendment right to bear arms, a well-regulated military necessary militia necessary to. Oh my God, I can't read. I'm just going to stop. Get in there. You got Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, the right to bear arms, signed by the artist as always. Get in there. I'm Broken Vermont's in. Good looking note. This one's a fun one, y'all. I love the Second Amendment. One of my favorite amendments, that and the right to free speech. Get in there. I like how they say one and two. It's like two protects one. I am Broken Vermont, taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 23. Auction 23. All right, I got the Marilyn Monroe one here next. We're going to run Marilyn Monroe, and then we're going to transition to that stack in front right here. How much of the graded 500s? I got two of them there, Kay. I got this one right here. It is a 1934 Federal Reserve note out of Philadelphia and a very fine 25. There are no comments on this one. I got it marked at 2150. I have ran it for 2000. But again, you can make me an offer on it. And then the other one does have, it is also a very fine 25. It does have this teller stamp right there. I got a little bit more room on this one. It's at 2000. I ran this thing for 1900. But again, make me an offer on it. Make me an offer. You're not going to insult me. The worst I can say, like I keep telling people, the worst I can tell you is no, or we're close, but not quite there. So two good looking 500s. You know what? I'll run this one right now for let's do 1850 on this one. It's the mule note. Mule notes are pretty cool. 1850 on this one. Let's do it. If anyone wants a nice $500 bill, it does have that teller stamp right there. Other than that, it is a good looking note. It is a very fine 25. It is a $500 bill. Very nice. All right, and then on the other one here, I'll run it for 2000 in case if you wanted a nice clean one. And again, the lime green seal one. What does a mule note mean? So the mule note means like, so actually I can use this as an example. So this one's a 1934A and the other one is a 1934, right? So basically this back plate was used for this note. So the 34A should have had a different back plate, but instead it used the 34 back plate. That's what mule means. So mules are a little bit more desirable. There's a group of collectors out there that collect specifically mules. So the biggest difference is just the backplate number. So like, is it that one here? Let's look on the back here. There's usually a plate number hiding in there, and I got to remember where it is on this note. It's right down here. It's really tiny, but that's the back plate. Even though my thumb's in the way and you can't see it, that's the back plate number. It's number 4. And then the back plate number for this one is number 10. And it's just a different back plate number. All right, what was I doing? Oh yes, running this one. So I have it for 2150. We'll run this one for 2. Well, you know what? 1999. Good year. So good looking. This one is clean, very fine 25 with no comments on it. Lime green. Gorgeous looking $500 here. No problems there. Let me know. In the meantime, let's go back to this one. Dollar and go. This one is a limited 87 of 222. This is the Andy Warhol Life is Beautiful Marilyn Monroe note. We're bucking and going it. We are a bucking and we are a going, y'all. We're a bucking and a going. You got the Marilyn Monroe. It is a limited edition one. It is number 87 of 222. Get in there. Adam's in. Mark is in. Keep it going. Gorgeous looking note. Marilyn Monroe back in the day. JFK's secret lover. Get in there. We are a bucking and we are going. What else are we all looking for today, y'all? I got some graded stuff I'd like to flip through. I got a bunch of graded fractionals. I got a bunch of graded obsoletes. We had the obsolete show the other day. Really good show. Keep going, y'all. Rolando's in. Keep it going. Rolando taking that one down. Congratulations. That was auction number 24. Auction 24. I mean, I can continue to buck and go some stuff. Let's see what I got in this stack right here. We'll do a flippity flip. Any 1400s. Ooh, I don't think I do, but I know that I think Vehicle does. I'm Broken Vermont, and I think he's going on in a little bit. What are fractionals? I'll show you. This is a fractional note. So this is a 3-cent third issue fractional. Basically, during the Civil War, they started running out of coins, so they printed small fractional notes. This was back when 3 cents actually meant something. So this is what a fractional is, Ricky. Usually I have some raw ones, but I think I'm out of raws. But it is a gorgeous looking fractional. But we'll get into those in a second. I got a couple colonials, and since I know you're in here, I will try to kind of describe it. So this is a nice $1 out of, yeah, not a problem. And again, me and Vehicle do an educational show every Wednesday out of Maryland. This is a $1 colonial out of Maryland. Very nice looking note. I got 250 on this one. You got to get a colonial in your collection if you don't have one. Very cool. And look, Tis Death to Counterfeit, printed by AC and W Green. Very nice looking colonial. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here's another one. This one is another Maryland. This is an $8. The $8 is a bit more rare. And even in this condition, we're talking $300. $8 equals to 32 or 36 sterling. Annapolis, printed again by Jonas Green. So apparently the Greens knew how to print money. So this is very cool. I got 300 on that one. Here is I want to say Newport, Rhode Island, 3 shilling. This is 125 on a 3 shilling. It does have that hole right there to it, but it's still a good looking colonial. And again, you can see the death is to counterfeit. I got $100 on, or 125 on this. How about we do let's someone needs to have a colonial. So why don't we go ahead and run this one at $100? How's that? $100, that is the cheapest colonial you're probably ever going to find. Printed by Southwick and Barber. 3 shilling. This bill is equal to 3 shillings out of Newport, Rhode Island, 1786, signed and everything. All right, not a problem there. Here's a New York, I believe, if I remember right. Yep. New York, 1775. $5. I got 250 on this one. It's a $5, y'all. I could run this one at, how about we do 2 on this one? Yeah, Vehicle City. Vehicle City Coins and Currency it's Vehicle City, but $200 on the New York. $200 on the New York right here. Good looking note. $5. You're getting into some higher denominations when you see $5. They're a little bit harder to find. And even in this condition, this is, before the birth, this is 200 and what, 51 years old now? Good looking note. Here's someone needs to take this off my hands. This is a proof test ink from the American Banknote Company. 1929. It does have a little ink smear right there. Apparently, when they were making these proofs, sometimes they smeared the ink. We'll run this one for 200 if anyone's interested. $200. $200 on that one. Good looking note. I'll run a Gibby right after this one runs. Let's actually, you know what? I'll run the Gibby now. Get some people in here. I might buck and go that 125, that Rhode Island. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, but 25 people makes me a little scared to buck and go a note like that. All right, what else do I got? Oh, here we go. Here's some fractionals. I do have some fractionals. Raw. This is a 10-cent fractional. I got 120 on that. Very nice. And that's copper on there. So some of them you see are green. The green, that means that the copper is kind of oxidized a bit, but this one has got very good copper color on there all the way around. I got 120 on this one. Why don't we run this one for $100 and see what happens? The specimen, sure. And you can make me an offer on it, country boy. I ran it for 200, but you can make me an offer. I'll do a slow buy for you. It's a proof test inking. That's where all that ink is coming from. American Banknote Company, specimen note. Buck and go. I wish. If I buck and go it, I'm gonna get $50. You know what? I'll do a stupid low price and go. How about that? I'll do half price and go. How's that? I have it at 250. I'll start it at 125. Half and go. There you go. 125. See, I'm not even gonna get 125 for it, Adam. Do I get fire in the chat? You might talk me into bucking and going it. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna hold it off to the side. Maybe we will. We'll get some more people in here, and I might just do it. I got 120 on this. You know what? I'll try half and go on this one. See what happens. $60. Yeah, it's definitely cool. Go look at some of the graded ones. Some of the graded ones come back pretty good price. Here you go. Half and go. This is a 10-cent. I got it marked at 120. It is a fractional. It is a very nice fractional. Yeah, get in there. You got meat on the bone at $60. Meat on the bone. This thing is in very good condition. I think I've sold beat up ones for $60. All right, not a problem. Here's a FR 1339. Again, this one has got the copper on it on the back and the front. I got this one marked at 210. If someone's interested in that, make me an offer. We got a nice large 5 red seal. The large 5 red seals are a little bit tougher. It's 650 on this one. Here's a San Francisco large red, and the San Francisco large reds are tough notes too. 500 for this one, even in this condition. That's a pretty good price. What else do I got up here? Let's see. Anyone need a gold? Anyone need a gold coin? That's a good looking note. Anyone into stars? I got some stars. Here's a nice horse blanket star. 435 on this one, or make me an offer. 435 or make an offer. What do you think, Rolando? I want to get this in your hands. Give me an offer, buddy. I mean, I may chance doing it half price. Here, I'll start at 250. It is an auction. The gold one. Let me see. Um, God, I don't have a price on. I don't know what I did with my price. Give me a second. Do you want just curious, Rolando, while I'm doing this? Would you want both? Or do you want just the gold? If you want both, I'll make you a deal on both. How about we do let me look this up real quick. Get in that Givy. I'll run another Givy right after. I just want to check something real quick and make sure that I got to check my number. Black Eagles. I might have a graded one, Mark. I know I have a star Black Eagle, but give me just a second here. Give me just 1 second. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was that 1922? I don't think this is a mule. It's not a mule. So I would do 800 for both. If you wanted both of them, I'd do 800 bucks. 400 and 400. So that puts this at a VG20 price, and that puts this at a kind of the same. So for 800 bucks for both notes. I'll run it one time. $800. Two notes, one money. There are the backs. Orlando's in. That's a hell of a deal, buddy. You got a hell of a deal. Congratulations on that one. That is a very good deal. You get a star note and a gold. Woo! That was auction number 20. Let me make sure. 25? Yes, it was auction number 25. Great grab. Very good pickup. Thank you for that. Auction 25. All right. What else was I supposed to be looking for? Sorry. Got to go back and look. Black Eagles. Black Eagles. Let me see if I can find a Black Eagle in my graded collection. Hold on 1 second. I could have swore I had one. I don't think I have any raws. I was supposed to get some the other day, but apparently my hill is too icy. Here's the Black Eagle Star. I think that might be the only Black Eagle. Yep, that is the only Black Eagle I got. But it is a star note. It's 575 on that one. Yeah, we actually had to finally, it's funny, up the road, I have a P.O. box with my post office, and they're literally up the road. They've actually been working with me on that. No, it was, UPS delivered a package yesterday. I'm like, that's funny. FedEx couldn't even get up my door. 575. This is FR 236 star. I'll run it for 500. This is the only Black Eagle I got, but it is a star note, y'all. 500 bucks on the star. It's a good looking star. It's Spielman in white. And again, if you want the FR number, it's FR 236 star. So double check me. And if you want to make me an offer, feel free to do that. I got it marked at 575. I took 75 bucks off. Try to get it into your hand. All right, not a problem there. We'll set that one aside. Where was I? Oh yes, I was with the. We were looking at some graded stuff. Let's see if we can find a graded one that I can buck and go. Maybe we'll do that. Graded buck and go. We'll try that. What else did I have in this stack? Maybe let me double check this stack first. Maybe I do have a Black Eagle in here. Oh, there's a nice 10. Ooh, we'll buck and go this one. How's that? We'll buck and go that bad boy. I have an R and an S block. Does anyone want an R and an S block? No, I am not bucking and going to 500. There's an R and an S block. How about everyone needs a 100. Red Seal 100. Got 235 on that one. I got some Confederates. Got some Nationals. Got some Wood Choppas. Any Arkansas fans in here? I got some Arkansas stuff. All right. Here, let's do this. FR 1705. 1934 D $10 silver certificate. Why don't we buck and go this bad boy right here? There is a little little fold on that corner. Other than that, this is probably in the 50s. Easy dollar and go. I'm a bucking and I'm a going. $10 1934D silver certificate FR 1705. Gorgeous looking note. Get in there, y'all. Adam's in. Take a look at that. Very crispy. It does have a little fold right there. No pinholes. Very nice look. You see the fold a little bit better right there. Not very nice looking. They call me the fireman's in. Keep it going, y'all. Get in there. They call me the fireman made a first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 26. Auction number 26. All right, let's see if we can find something else fun. I do have, like I said, here you go. If you want a $100 red seal, this is a 1966A. I got this one at 235. I would run it at double face. Everyone needs to have a red seal, so let's do 200 on this one. So this is the last of the red seals, and it's a popular note, y'all. This one is very popular, and a 66A is even more popular. It's a harder one to find. I do have a graded star if anyone's looking for, if we have some Star Note fans in here. All right, not a problem there. Is anyone looking for the R and the S? If you don't know what the R and the S is, this is an experimental from 1935A. They printed the R, which is a regular. I do 180, Adam. I can't go to 150, but I do 180 for it. I mean, I wish I could, but I think 150 is like $20 under what I paid. But thank you for the offer, though. I do appreciate the offer. I mean, and that's how it works. It's like if I can do it, we will. If I can't, hey, I'll try to get as close as I can. But I mean, I'll run it one time for. I'll run it at my break even. I do have a couple, so this would be my break even price. This is me not making a buck. I'm broken. Vermont is in. Good looking note, y'all. Do a little slow by so you can get a good look at the back and the front. I'm broken. Vermont taking that one down. Congratulations. That was auction number 27. I do have a couple of Confederates. I have graded and I have raw. Here, let me pull out the raw ones first. We'll go through the raws. I'm going to move these out of the way. Is anyone interested in the Colonial? Here, I'm gonna keep this one out. I'm still considering it. We got 27 people in here. I might get Froggy and Buck and go that. I haven't decided yet. I'm a little scared to, but let me get to the Confederates. I'll get to my Raws. I'll also get to my Nationals. So give me just a second. I got some national notes here. I got a couple of obsoletes in there as well. I don't have many raw Confederates. The experimental, I got the R and the S. I'm sorry, I probably didn't say what it probably didn't even show you the price. So here, let me show it. Let me show it to you again. Sorry about that. Thank you, Adam. So here's the R experimental. I do have a wood chopper. I'll show you that one too. And here's the S experimental. If you want them as a set, I would make you a deal. This one is cool because this one has a gutter fold. So this one's a little bit higher priced at 400, and then this one's at 200. I would do, if you want them both, I would do 500 for both. You get the R and the S, both two notes for 500. And again, this does have a gutter fold. That is a gutter fold. So you're getting, not only you're getting an R experimental, you're getting an R error experimental. So I'll go ahead and run it one time for 5 and see what happens. 500 bucks. 500 bucks. There you go. And again, you're getting the gutter folded R experimental and you're getting the circulated S experimental. So you're completing your experimental collection. And then I'll pull out the raw wood choppers I got. All right, not a problem. And wood choppers. With wood choppers, the wood choppers I got are pretty interesting. So I got a couple. They're both the same price. One of them looks better than the other, but I'll show you why here in just a second. So here you go. This one's a low serial number wood chopper. So K15466 is a. I got you. What range are you looking for? 200? Just because I'm always looking. I'll get to the Confederates. I promise. I haven't forgotten you. I swear. But this one is a low serial number. I got that one marked at 350 because of the low serial number, and then this one is a much nicer one. And except for an extremely high serial number. The R and the S. I think the R would be, and I got 350 on this one. Um, So two notes for 350. If you wanted them both to get a very large and a very small, I would do 600 for the pair if you're interested, or if you want just one, let me know. Let's see here. The R and the S. I would grade the. Let's take a look together. So there is a little bit of staining on there. I would grade this one in the high 40s. I mean, they'd probably get me for that little bend right there, but it is a gutter fold, and again, the gutter fold is going to shoot the price of it up. In this one, I would probably grade, 15 to 20. It does have that vertical fold right there. It does have paper toning, but I don't think there are any pinholes in it. So I'm thinking 45 to 50 on this one. Again, I'm no expert. I gotta preface this. 45 to 50 on this one, and then 20 to 25 on this one. 450 for both. Ooh, I can run it for that. I'll run it for that. It is an auction though. I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. I always tell people that I'll run it for a low price, but it is an auction. You might get a bidder. 450. Here we go. And then we'll get to Confederates, I promise. There you go. 450. You get the gutter fold R. You got the gutter fold R. There's the gutter fold there, and you can see it on the back. And then you get the S. So you're completing your collection. Rare Star Notes is in. Get in there, y'all. FR 1609 and 1610. Rare Star Notes and a first purchase. Very good pickup. Thank you so much. That was auction number 28. Auction 28. All right, Confederates. I got a couple of ungraded Confederates, and then I got some graded. I'll show you the ungraded ones first, and then we'll go to the graded ones. Yeah, not a problem. No. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So this one is very nice. This one is a rare $2, and it's got the price to match. It is 350 for this one. This is T43 if you're interested. It is a $2 Richmond Confederate. Does have that pinhole right there, but this one is a tough note, y'all. Tough note. Next on the list, I have a Confederate 100. January 6, 1863. I got this one at 450. 450 for this 100. Very nice looking 100 right there. And that's it for my raw Confederates. But as far as graded, give me just a second. I'm going to run a giveaway, and I'm going to pull out my graded Confederates real quick, and then we'll go through the graded ones. I do have quite a few of the graded Confederates, I believe. I have a bunch of remainders, or a bunch of obsoletes. To do a quick flip through, I have this nice 1862 Confederate one. I mean, look at this. It's in a 55 PPQ. This thing is gorgeous for 240. I mean, look at the paper quality on this one. This thing is nice. 240 on this one if you're interested. I can run it for I'll run it for 220 if anyone's interested. Or again, make me offers. If you want a bulk deal too, I'm also going to do, I'd be willing to do a bulk deal if someone was interested in a bulk deal, but I'll run this one real quick and then I'll flip through the ones I got. So a 55 PPQ, 55 PPQ is kind of one of those tougher grades to see. You don't see it that often. I mean, I've seen a 20 PPQ. Let's see here. I got a Confederate 2. This is an 1862 Confederate 2 and an uncirculated 62. It does have a pinholes comment. I got 425 on this one. It does have the 62 grade. Here is a Choice Frick 1861 Confederate State of America and a 35. I got 350 on this one. Again, Choice Frick. If you don't know who Frick is, he's a very awesome individual who is usually at the coin shows. He literally wrote the book on Confederates, y'all. I got this one, a contemporary counterfeit. If you don't know what a contemporary counterfeit is, basically the North flooded the South with a bunch of counterfeit notes in order to win the war and destroy their economy. This one has a small edge tear. I got 275 on this one, or make me an offer. I do have this nice 10, another contemporary counterfeit in a 53. It does have a stained comment, which I mean, you can kind of tell right there. I got 300 on that one. I got a 1862 fourth issue 100 in a 55. 300 on that one, which means for some reason, my ungraded one, I have priced way too high. So I'm going to adjust that. But you get all these interest paid stamps at Savannah and Tallahassee. So in about Unk 55, I got again 300 on that one. It is paper toned, which, again, these are old notes. I'm kind of not surprised. This one's pretty cool too. 1862 Confederate in a 50 PPQ. Look at that. And then you got all these stamps on the back for this one. Interest, Jackson, and what's that one? Columbia, South Carolina. I got this one at 325, or again, make me an offer. And that's it for my graded Confederates. Any of those interest you? The person asking for Confederates? Here, I tell you what, this 100 I got marked at 450. I'm going to double check that one. That one seems high. Let me know. Let me know. Minute 27 on that Gibby. Only 7 in the Gibby? You guys are going to let people win the Gibbies? So I'll flip through. I got a bunch of remainders, or I got a bunch of obsolete notes. So here's one right here. Merchants National Bank, New Jersey. I got this one marked at 130. If anyone's looking for a jersey, I got a couple of jerseys in here. Here's the People's National Bank out of Patterson, New Jersey. Got this one marked at 110. Any Jersey fans in here? Here's a Cincinnati. Oh man. Farmers Mechanics, New Brunswick. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. Let me take a look real quick. Farmer Mechanic out of New Brunswick. Bank of DeSoto, Cape Fear, North Carolina. Sussex, New Jersey. I got the Sussex, New Jersey Bank. You got the printing plant, Sioux City, Iowa. Keep an eye out. Yeah, I'm always looking for Sioux City. But yeah, I will definitely keep an eye out. I will show you what I got. Government Bank, Bank of the Interior, not in that stack. Mechanics National Bank out of Jersey. Why does that seem familiar? Mechanics Bank out of Jersey. Hold on. I got Mechanics Bank at DC. Congrats on that give. I'm gonna run another givey while I'm looking for this New Jersey one. I feel like I've had one at one point, but I'm gonna keep looking. I do have some Tennessee notes. There's New York. I got Perth Amboy out of New Jersey, but that doesn't do you any good. There's Montgomery, Alabama. What did we want? Tennessee, Tallahassee, Florida, Tallahassee, New Orleans. I got New Orleans. Let me see. I know I got a Tennessee in here somewhere. Louisiana, Mississippi. Oh, wow. Maybe I don't. I thought I had a Tennessee. I might have sold all my Tennessees. I do have some coming. Double check one more time. I don't have a Tennessee note. Oh my goodness. I do have, I take that back. I do have, here, I'll show you what I got as far as I do have a national here. So I got Denver, Colorado, Type 2, 200 bucks for that. Here is another Denver, Colorado, Type 2, 200 bucks. Here's a Canton, Ohio, $200, low serial number. Well, why is that on there? That's not really a low serial number. It's AA block. That's what I meant. Top US, how you doing, buddy? If you're not following Top US, what are you doing? Here's a Cleveland, Ohio. I got that one marked at 400. Yonkers, New York. Got that one marked at 260. I'm getting to the Tennessee. I got here's a Durham, North Carolina. 28 known, 275. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying not to freeze. It's cold down here for us, you know, us in the south. 250 on this Denver. There it is, Bristol, Tennessee. Here's a Bristol, Tennessee. Type 1, 250, number 645, only 35 small. It does have a couple of pinholes in it, but it's a Bristol, Tennessee. If you're looking for a Bristol, Tennessee, I got you covered here. I'll run this one at we'll do 220 on that one. 220 on the Bristol, Tennessee. First National Bank out of Bristol, Tennessee. Again, only 35 small. This is a type 1. That's the only Tennessee one I got. Nate Dog, 1990 in the house. How you doing, buddy? All right, not a problem there. If anyone's looking for Grand Rapids, Michigan, I got you covered. Here's the 320, 64 total known out of Grand Rapids. Not a problem. Oh man. Yeah, it's dude, it looks like Colorado here in North Carolina, buddy. I should take a picture and send it to you. Here's a chemical bank out of New York, a date back. I got that one marked at 220. I'm hanging in there. Here's another chemical date. Here's another chemical national. 250 for that one, non a date back. If you wanted them both, I'd run them at a price for you. So two same charters, one has a date back, one doesn't. I think it'd be cool to own them both. Just thought. Let's see, what other one do I got? Here's a Rockford, Illinois. Do I have more bar notes? I might have a couple. I got some circulated ones. I got 250 on that one. We'll dig it out. I'm gonna show the Spartanburg and then we'll go back to the Buck and Go stuff. Here's a Central Bank out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. 475, only 45 total known for this particular bank. You betcha. How you doing, bud? So that's what I got for those. Someone asked for some bar notes. I'm going to take out my bar notes and we'll run a couple more of those. And then I'll go to the graded obsoletes. We'll show off the graded obsoletes. I got a nice thick stack of them here. But let me find the bar notes. Let me find a couple of bar notes. Oh, do do do. I got to find out where they were. I thought I pulled them out, but might not have. Bar notes. Oh, bar notes. 26 seconds left to get in that giveaway. Yeah, 1995. Oh, hey. Yeah, we'll run that one. Looking for a bar note. Where are my bar notes? My bar notes are hiding from me. I might not have any more. I thought I had some. Nope, that's not it. That's a district set. 69, 2021, 50s, 50s. Dang. Are they up here? Oh, shoot. I'm dropping gold backs now, y'all. No, I have another one. Ruben. God, no, I'm out of bar notes, y'all. I gotta find me a bar note. I got one. I got one bar, and I'm not gonna lie, it is ugly. I do have some radars. I'm gonna show you a cool radar set, Chase Gore. I think you're gonna like it. But I got one bar note, and it has definitely been through the ringer. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not the prettiest bar note in the stack, but it's one I can buck and go. I mean, it is. I mean, you see it. I don't really need to describe it. It's looks like it's been stepped on, and but I'll buck and go it. Dollar and go. Here's your opportunity to get a cheap ass bar note, y'all. Joseph Barr on the signature. It's been circulated. There's no bones about it. Calvin's in, Adam's in, Calvin's back in. Might not be the prettiest bar note, but it's a bar note, y'all. Get in there. And then we'll do a Calvin taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 29. I'll go ahead and run a circulated web note next. Let me double check and make sure that this is a web note. It is. This is a 6/8 block web note. 6/8 block web note, 1995. If you don't know what a web note is, it is the modern day equivalent of a experimental. This one is in, it's been around the block, but it is a web note. It is a web note. Here's your opportunity to get yourself a decently priced web note because we are going to buck and go. We're a dollar and a going. And again, throw your requests out there again. I apologize. I'm trying my best to keep up with y'all, but like I said, I got some graded obsoletes sitting here in front of me. We'll do a flip through the graded obsoletes next. And if there's anything else you want to see, please let me know. I'm gonna get a giveaway going for you. Giveaway is a fantasy note as pictured in my Gibby. Calvin taking that one down too. Congrats. That was auction number 30. Radars. Sorry, radars. I knew I was missing something. Radar notes. I'm going to show you the radars I got. I think it's cool. Let me find them. They are a bit pricey, but you'll see why here in a second. So check this out. Radar note. Radar serial number here's 1969 and a 63 EPQ. Same radar number, 69D and a 64 EPQ. Same radar number, 65 EPQ, 1974. 1985, 66 EPQ, same radar serial number. 1993, 67 EPQ, same radar serial number. And finally, the 1999 and a 66 EPQ, same radar serial number. I got the entire set for 1,200. I would run it for 1,000 if you're interested in it. So you get them all, though. You get basically from 1969 to 1999, 30 years, high grade radar serial numbers. So, what did I say? 1,100. You get them all. You get your radar number from 69 all the way up to 99. 1928 twos. I do have some, Adam. I'll run some of those here in just a second. A lot of time and energy. A lot of time and energy. That's hence the $1,100 price tag too. But yeah, it happens. I mean, you can see it right here. And do you want graded twos or do you want raw twos? I mean, it's really sweet. This is a sweet little set. Let's get with the raw twos first because I do have some I can buck and go. Here you go. We'll actually I got quite a few I can buck and go. Let's do it. 1928. We wanted 28s. Here you go. This is a 1928 G, $2 circulated. Dollar and go. We're a bucking and we are a going. Bucking and a going. 1928 G, $2. They were asked for. Here you go. Let's get in there, y'all. $6 is way too cheap. Keep it going. Get in there. There's the back and the front. Kragen's in. Keep going, y'all. Good looking note. Kragen taking that one down. That was auction number 31. Let's keep the good times rolling. Let's do the next one. Here you go. Here is a 1928D. It's got that fold right down the center. Still a 1928 $2. Let me see. Is that damaged on? Nope. I thought it was damaged. Anyway, dollar and go on this one. We're a bucket and going. We are a bucket and going some red seals, y'all. Get in there. Don't have too many of these. Get in there. 1928D $2 bill. I may have some graded ones too if you're interested in graded. I can't buck and go the graded ones, obviously, but I do might have a couple. Get in there. Also might have some rare star notes. I'd have to look. Calvin taking that one down. Congrats. Let's do one more. That was auction 32. Auction 32. Here you go. This is a very nice one. This is a 1928D. Oh man, this one. Boy, I don't know. Oh, this one might be an error, y'all. Check this out. I guess with a name like Rare Star Notes, you would, wouldn't you? Let me see if I can find some. I should have caught on to that. But look at this front. Look at this front. Look at the back. I mean, you can see it now through it. That to me seems to be miscut. I'm not going to claim it as that, but I'm going to buck and go it anyway. But you can see, look at the front, and you can kind of see the back through it. And then look at the back. Looks a little offset to me, but that's me. So anyway, dollar and go on this one. We're a bucket in and going. This one's much best, nicer than the other one. Much nicer than the other one. We'll do a slow buy for you. The 1928D doesn't look like there are any folds in this one. And again, you got this funky look at that top border on that one, the small border on the bottom. It's definitely not centered. Good looking note. Get in there, y'all. Adam's in. Adam's holding strong. Keep it going, y'all. Good looking note. And again, you get that funky back with that nice looking front. Adam's holding on at 24. Fan of Disney with the Givey win. Congratulations, Fan of Disney. We'll run another Givey. Adam taking that one down. Let's run another giveaway. That was auction number 33. We'll run one more $2, and then I will look for. What was I going to look for? Rare star notes. We're gonna look for some star notes. Oh, I do have a rare star notes. I do have a $10 large gold note star coming. Here's another 1928D. Here's another 1928D. We'll run this one dollar and go. We're a bucket in and going. I'm gonna run some fives after this, I think, for fun. I got some $5 reds too. We're gonna run for fun. Get in there, y'all. Look at that back. See, that's a better looking back. And the front does have that center fold, but still it's a 1928D. Get yourselves in there. Swipity swipity chat. Gorgeous looking notes. Cragen's in. Cragen taking that one down. That was auction number 34. Should I buck and go a colonial? Who wants a colonial? Who wants a colonial? Should I do it? We have 35 people in here. All right. Show me some fire. All right. I'm gonna trust you guys. There is that hole there. There is that hole there. There is some staining there, but it is a colonial note, y'all. To death is to counterfeit. Here you go. I'm gonna do it. Don't do me dirty, Chad. Dollar and go. It is a Southwick and Barber. This is what was it? Newport, Rhode Island, 1786. It is a 3 shilling note, state of Rhode Island. Get in there, y'all. Printed by Southwick and Barber. It does have that hole right there that you can see. Does have a missing corner, but it is still a nice look. Look at those signatures. I should have probably looked those signatures up, but you get the idea. Get in there. Chase Gore is in at 82. It's a good looking note. You see what I wanted for it. You see what I wanted. You're going to get you Chase Gore taking that one down and a first purchase. Congratulations on that one. That was a good pickup. That was auction number 35. That was fun. That was fun. All right. I said I was going to do some fives. Let's do some five. Does anyone want some stamp twos? I got stamp twos as well. I forgot about the stamp twos. Why am I forgetting about the stamp twos? Any more radar notes? Let's see here. This one's kind of a cool number. Maybe I'll run this one. I'll run that one. I got some stamp twos. Yeah, you're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Where did my fives go? I just had the fives in my hand. There they are. Run a couple of fives. Let's see here, 1928, 1928. If we'll run three fives, I got three fives here. I got that 10 down there. I do have some. Oh, ink test note, dude. I'm sorry. I had it at 250, but make me an offer on it, Adam. I'll show you one more time. Make me an offer. What price would put this in your pocket? What price would put it in your pocket? Do another slow buy real quick. I'm thinking about it. Chevy time. We got 33 people in here. How about this? I'll run it at I'll start at half price. How about that? 125? 125 start. I'll do that. 125 start. There you go. 125 start on it. Half price. All right, not a problem there. Here, we'll go back to the fives. Here you go. Here's a 1928 $5 red seal. Why don't we buck and go this one? This one I can buck and go. Dollar and go. I'm a bucking and a going. I'm a going and a bucking. $5 1928 red seal. Let's get in there, y'all. Selecting the Givey winner. Who's going to win that Givey? Get in there. Brett Cass winning the Givey. Congrats. Let's run another Givey. Let's keep the Givey good times going. Get in there. 350 on each one, or I would do the pair for 600, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Pork Chop Express, or again, you can make me an offer on them. Let me show them to you first. Get in there, Cragen. Cragen's in. I can get in there, Cragen. Cragen's in. I don't need to yell at Cragen to get in. He's in. Good looking red seal, y'all. Get in there. Rare Star Notes is in. That's right. I was going to look for more rare Star Notes. I haven't forgotten you yet. Cragen's in. Cragen's holding on strong. Cragen taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 36. Auction 36. All right. So for the choppas, so this one's a low serial number chopper, 15466, or a lower serial number. I got 350 on that one. Or again, you can make me an offer on it. And then this one is a high serial number, 9975535 or 33. So I would do the pair if you wanted like a super low and a super high. I would do this for $600. Or if you just want one, I would do make me an offer if you just want one. 600 for the pair. I mean, I guess I would do 300 a piece if you were interested in just one of them. Let me know. Star Notes, Star Notes, Star Notes. Let's see what I got for Star Notes. Don't think I have I have a couple of graded Star Notes, I'm pretty sure. I mean, here's a cool Star Note. 1981 out of Atlanta, 66 EPQ. I got that for 200 if you're into the Star Notes. Got a super low 20, number 534 and a 63. I got that for 250. Got a Portland, Oregon national banknote. I got a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania national banknote. I got an Oklahoma City one in a 58. It's a 50. I got that one for 700. Any Colorado fans? I got the First National Bank out of Lyman in a 15. This one's rare. I'd do 800 for this one. Lyman's a really tiny town in Colorado. Southwest National Bank out of Kansas City, only, look at that. Man, this looks better than a very fine 25 in my opinion. And again, there's only 12 known. I got 450 on this one if anyone's a Kansas City fan. I got the Phoenix National Bank. This is a top pop. It's the only pop on this one. There is a 35 running around out there. I got 1500 on that one. Only one of 5 with this back and only one of 11 with this year. Got a Martha. Here's a 25 star note, 470 on that one. If you want a horse blanket star. If you want the horse blanket to go with it, I would do it as a set. This is a 30 for 150. I'd do a pair if you were interested. I'd do it as a set. That's it for that. Man, I must have sold most of my stars off. Kansas City was not a star. It was not, I don't believe. Let me pull it out. So the Kansas City was a national, but here I'll show it to you. I'll go Chevy time. I'll do a slow buy for you. So it's a plain back Kansas City, Missouri, the Southwest National Bank of Commerce. It does have D55538D in it. Like I said, only 12 of these are known. I got 450 on it. If you're interested. Probably got docked because the signatures are pretty faded, but still it's a gore. I mean, I think this is more like in the 30-40 range, but that's me. It does have the one fold on the back. Still a gorgeous note. And again, only 12 of these are known. Here, I'll run it for 400 and see if anyone wants it. Not a problem. That's what you get for using your laptop. I'll run it one time for 400 if anyone else is interested. Hillbilly Traders with the give you win. Congratulations on that one. You're welcome. Thank you for participating. I like it when you guys come in here and hang out and ask questions. It's so much fun. I got to tell you, an interactive chat. Oh, this one has 15. Okay, my information may be old. It's possible. I'll have to go to track and price. But thank you for that update. I'll make sure to adjust that accordingly. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I agree. It's still tough. No, I think I got mine from my purple book, which I got to admit is a couple of years out of date. So there may be other ones. But yeah, I do appreciate that feedback. That was, thank you so much for that. Let's see here. We were going through. Let me not go through this for stars. Oh, for the radar people, check this out. This is cool. So anyone into the binaries, if you're into binaries, check this out. You get a sequential true binary set in a 66 PPQ. You get 10 and 11. 1993 Federal Reserve notes. I'd like to keep the pair together. I got it at 450 for the pair. 450 for the pair. You get number 10 and you get number 11. I do have one that's just 1101 coming at some point, hopefully within the, depending on when we dig out of this snowstorm. I'd run this one for 400 if anyone's interested. 400 bucks. 66 PPQ binary serial number sequential pair. Man, that's even hard to say. Binary sequential serial number pair. Very nice looking set of notes. Not a problem with that one. There's something else that's interesting too. Oh yeah, someone wanted a. Oh, here you go, Star Note person. Rare Star Notes. Here you go. I got one for you. I forgot all about this one. It's 550, but you can make me an offer on it. Check this out. 1966 US note legal tender star. It does have a little bit of writing right there. It does have a low serial number at 1237. I have got some obsoletes, Lazy Ike. What one are you looking for? 550 on this one. Writing in ink, partial stamp, minor adhesive residue. Gotcha. Okay. Here, I'll show you one obsolete real quick, and then I'll go through all these are obsoletes right here. We'll look through them. North Dakota. Ooh, I might not have North Dakota. I have Montana, which is weird. I am looking for a North Dakota, but we'll take a look. Here's a Carson City, Nevada savings bank. This is where the coins were made, 66 PPQ. I got that one marked at 400 if anyone's interested. If you have a Morgan silver dollar collector, this one might be cool for them. What do I have it marked at? 400. Let's do 350. See if anyone wants this one. 350 on this bad boy. 350. Get another giveaway going. Do a slow buy. It is a remainder, but it is cool. It's Carson City, state of Nevada. Payable in the United States gold coin in a 66 PPQ. Very nice. Oh, no problem, OG Fast Zero. Good looking note. All right. So here we'll do a flip. So first off, let me look and see, make sure I don't have any North Dakotas. So I got Omaha City, Nebraska, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, DC, Illinois, Waterloo, Virginia, Charlottesville. Oh crap, I do have a Tennessee. Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Georgetown, DC, New Haven, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. That one's neat. Brenham, Texas. Check out the back on that one. It's a top pop too. $300 on that one. So if there are any Texas fans in there, this one might be the note for you. It's a Choice Unk 64. It's not a PPQ, but look at that back. $300 on that one. Alabama, Tallahassee, Louisiana, Citizens Bank, Canal Bank, State of Mississippi, and that's it. But we'll flip through them real quick. So I don't know if any one of those that I yelled out were what you were looking for, but check this one out. It's a certificate of deposit out of Omaha City, Nebraska, and a 68 PPQ. It's not a top pop, but it is second to the top pop. There is a 69 out there. I got this one marked at 500 if anyone's interested in that. I think this one is hot, and I'm surprised this one hasn't sold yet. Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, State of Michigan Bank 1 and a 58 EPQ. I got that one marked at 500. If anyone wants it, I will let me know, and let's make an offer on it. Let's get it into your hands. Here's a District of Columbia, Washington, Merchants Bank. Oh, Marquetta's back. Sorry, Marquetta. I was looking for you. 66 EPQ on that one. I got 575 on that one. I feel like I got some raws running around here. I don't feel like we've even gone through my raws yet. Let's go through the raw ones first. I got more room on the raws than I do on the graded. So we'll do, there we go. Here, we'll put these off to the side. And we'll flip through some of these raws. So here, oh man, I got a Merchants Bank $2. Dang it, I know I should have went through these first. Here's a Merchants Bank $2. Got that one marked at 130. That's a pretty nice looking, I don't know what that is. I can't tell. It says broken on it, but I'm not sure if that's part of the bill or not. Here's a People's Bank out of Patterson, New Jersey. I got 110 on that one. Here is a New York. What is that? Cincinnati and Little Rock. $100 on that one. Here, why don't we buck and go this one? I can buck and go this one. Let's buck and go something. Dollar and go on this one. This is an obsolete banknote. We're gonna go ahead and buck and go. It is a $5 Cincinnati and Little Rock Company, Slate Company $5. New York out of Little Rock, Arkansas. I guess this is more of an Arkansas note than a New York note, but get in there, y'all. $100 is what I wanted on it. Let's see what you guys can do for me. Let's get me close to it, y'all. Look at that visionette in there. You got the people talking. They're doing some farm work. You got George Washington on there. It is missing a corner. It is a 5. You got the people working in the field. You got incorporated in 1852. Good looking note. $24 is way too cheap, y'all. Get in there. Gary's in. Keep it going. Keep it going, y'all. Tiki is in. We're having some fun now. Fezzi is bucking and going to national note. Go, go, go. Gary's still in. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get snow for another hour. Keep it going. Brett Cass is in. Good looking note, y'all. Swipity swipe. Way too cheap. Get in there. Brett Cass taking that one down for the cheap cheap. That was auction number 37. Congratulations. Auction 37. All right, back to it. Here's another one. Here's the $1. You want the $1 to go with it? Here, I can't buck and go, but I'll start at 50. How's that? Give you an opportunity to get the, what'd you have, the 5? Now you can get the 1. 55. I'll start at half price. There you go. $55. Get the 1 to go with that 5. It does have that little tiny ink burn right there. Other than that, it's a good looking note. It's a good looking note. It would go good with that one you just got. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Bob's your uncle, especially at $55, man. That's cheap. That's cheap. Not a problem. Check this out. I have no idea what this is. This is a, let me, 250, 1861. This is a treasury, kind of like a treasury note, 5-year treasury note. I got 250 on that one. If anyone's interested, any Arkansas fans, here's a Bank of DeSoto $3. You don't see the $3 all that often. I got that one marked at 125. 125 on this one. It's a $3 Bank of DeSoto. I have a Franklin Bank out of Boston 20. I got this one marked at 200. It's got some writing, period writing on the back. Looks like Joseph Moore back there. Here's a Bank of DeSoto 1. I got the Bank of DeSoto 1. I got 300 on that. If I have any DeSoto, Nebraska fans, I would do the 1 and the 3 together. What do I got? 300 and 125. You know what? I'll run them both for 300. So basically, you're going to buy one and get one for free. $300. 2 notes, 1 money, $300. Was there any Tennessee currency like that? I have the Mumfordsboro, Tennessee one. I'll look through the stack again, Mike, but all I got, I think, is that one graded Tennessee. But I'm going to double check for you. But here, you get 2 notes here, 1 money. You get the $1, which is all the money, and I'm basically throwing in the $3 for free. So you get this crispy 1, and you get the 3 for free. All right, not a problem. Let's take a look real quick and make sure I don't have a Tennessee. I don't think I had a raw Tennessee. I might have sold it, but I do want to double check for you. Yeah, I do not. All I got is the one graded one. I'll show you the grade. Did you see the graded one, Mike? I did have a Murfreesboro, Tennessee one. I'll show you that one real quick. Let me find it. It's probably actually it's in that stack right there, I believe. Let me move these out the way, move this over here. District, Virginia. Here you go. I did have this one right here. 1850s Murfreesboro. It's not a remainder. In a very fine 30. I got that one marked at 450, but look at that back on that one. Does have a small edge tear. Mike, if you want to make me an offer on this one, let me know. This is the only Tennessee I got, though. It's a very good looking note. Yeah, what price range are you looking at? And it's more or less for me to keep an eye out too, because I'm continuously shopping for stuff. So if I can find a Tennessee for you, I'm going to track one down. And if you give me a price range, I'll try to hook you up in that price range. 200 to 250. All right, I'll keep my eyes out. Um, Man, I tell you what, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and I tell you what, I'm gonna run this at 250 for you. I'm gonna run this at 250. I mean, there's gonna be room for people to bid, but I'll run it at 250. We'll try it, see what happens. There you go, 250. 1850 Murfreesboro, Tennessee, in a very fine 30. Gorgeous back. I mean, I just want to sit here and stare at that back. Mike, instant equity, my friend. Great pickup and a first purchase. I love it. I'm so glad we could do that. That was auction number 38. Congratulations on that one. I think you're going to love it. Like I said, take a look at that back. That back is awesome. Mm, gorgeous note. All right, y'all. I'm gonna run another giveaway and get in your requests. Is there anything else anyone's looking for? Do we want to go back to just bucking and going some stuff? I got a few things here I can buck and go. I mean, I can flip through the graded stuff. Um, Nice, Mike. I like to hear it. I'm so happy. Stuff like that really does make my day. I'm glad we could work something out. I'm glad you told me the price range too. And I'll keep my eye out for more stuff for you, man, because I'm always looking. If you guys make a request, I definitely try to hook you up with, getting some decent prices for you. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. No, I can't do that, Chevy Time. Here. You just saw what I did though, man. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to make me an offer on it. I got 450 on it. Let's work on something here. You got me in a good mood. 450 is what I got on it. Give me a number. Only 12 known. Give me a number. I'm thinking. I'm thinking what I want to do. I'm thinking. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where I was on this. But anyway, okay. It'll be around. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna buck and go. We going back to bucking and going? Let's buck and go another two. Let's buck and go another two. Let's buck and go another two. Here you go. It's a 1928D dollar and go. We're a bucking and a going. We'll buck and go this one. Get in there, y'all. Thank you, Marquetta. I do appreciate you. Anything Kentucky. I do have a couple. One of them's a kind of it's a high dollar one, but I'll show it to you, silly Brody or Sil Brody. This one, I'm not sure. I don't think it's an Aeronaut. I mean, it's another one of those that's got kind of the nice looking front and the funky looking back on it. I mean, it's got really big borders on the back, but I don't know if I would call it an error. Well, I can't call it an error. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. It may be, it may not be. If you get it graded and it is, more power to you. Here's your opportunity to get it though. Upper left. Oh, I think it's a. Oh, that's a good question. Tin Man with a first purchase. Oh, it's probably part of the plate number. But now you got me thinking. Let's take a look at another one. Yeah, because like this one has the C and the C down there. So it goes with that I goes with this I down here. That was auction number 39. Auction 39. Congratulations. Let's run that one I just showed. We'll go ahead and run this one too. I don't know if there should or shouldn't be. Everyone I'm looking at, like this one is JJ. So I don't necessarily know if it should, but Well, I agree. It's like I didn't really catch it until you mentioned something. But here you go. This is a 1928 D. Let's buck and go. We're bucking and a going. We're going in a bucking. We'll do a slow buy. He is right. There's a C there, but then you got the C 222 or 322 at the bottom. There's the back and the front. There's back and the front. Tin Man's in. Get in there, y'all. Tin Man taking that one down. Congrats. That was auction number 40. Auction number 40. All right. I think I'm going to do one more auction, y'all. And what do we want? Do we want a silverback? Someone probably wants a silverback. I got one silverback left. I haven't done silver or goldbacks today, but I got one silverback left. I think it's Kentucky. Thank you. Sorry. My bad. Let me find it. Florida. Is it in this stack? It might be. I might have it in another stack. Silly Brody. I apologize, my friend. It's Confederates. That must be here. There you go. So it's Phoenix National Bank out of Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, I'll show it to you one more time. I'll do a slow buy. 1882 Brownback out of Lexington, Kentucky. I got 1500 on it. You're welcome. It's the one of 5 with this back and one of 11 with this date. It's an 1882. And again, I got 1500, or you can make me an offer on it. It's a fine 12. It's the only one graded by PCGS. I mean, if you want to take a screenshot of that and look it up, feel free to. But yeah, this is the only Kentucky one I got. Put that right there. And the KC, we'll grab that one real quick. Here you go. 1902 Plainback, Kansas City, Missouri, in a very fine 25. Only 12 known on this one. So another rare one. Anything from Houston. Ooh. I will take a look because I feel like I have a graded. I mean, I say I feel I might have sold it. It's hard to tell. Thought I have a maybe I'm thinking I got a Portland, Oregon, Pennsylvania. I got an Oklahoma City. I don't have a Houston yet. I think I got one coming, but I don't have anything from Houston. I mean, I got Beaumont, Texas. Where are you at, Chevy Time? Did you tell me already? I got Denver, Canton, Cleveland, Durham, North Carolina, Bristol, Tennessee, Grand Rapids, New York, Swedish Rockford. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to buck and go it. Spartanburg. Oh, let me double check this stack. I mean, I have that Texas jersey. Just double checking. I want to double check and make sure. So, DeSoto. Yeah, no. Nothing Houston. Sorry about that, bud. All right, let's buck and go this silverback. And then we're going to go find someone to raid, y'all. Here you go. Last auction of the evening. Silverback. Number 38695 $. And eight six 95 and go. We're bucking in to go on a silverback. You got the Hellhounds. You got Hades. These things are fire, y'all. Get in there. Gorgeous looking note. Silverbacks have been pretty popular, and I'm running out of the ones I got. I figure I'd end it on a high note. Give you guys kind of like a almost like a buyer's givey. So get in there. You get the Hellhounds. You get Hades. It's a limited edition. It's limited to 50,000. You get 38695. Get in there. Chevy Time's winning. Keep it going, y'all. G Squared Farm is in. Chevy Time is in. Pappy Slappy. G Squared Farm is in. Chevy Time's back in. Chevy Time's holding strong at 15. Keep going, y'all. Dennis is in. Dennis is holding strong. D Dennis. D Dennis taking that one down and a first purchase. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for attending today. That was auction 41, by the way. I'm going to run again tomorrow about the same time. I will find more stuff to buck and go. I'm going to go through my collection, look for, I feel like I have Houston, but I got to just find it. Yes, you too as well, Chevy Time. Thanks again. Come back by tomorrow, but let's go find someone to raid. Who are we going to raid? Oh, let's see here. Let's go raid Louis Gold Bros. Let's go have some fun with Louis Gold. Tell Louis Gold that Fezzy sent you, y'all.